Welcome back, everyone. This is Frank, Whiskey Charlie Zero Oscar. This is the PeakDO Link Power 1. That's the name of the device, model BP4SLSV1. And you can find more info on this at info@peakdo.com. So this is a battery that attaches to the Mini, the Starlink Mini, and it has 99 watt-hour capacity. It has a DC output of 15 through 21 volts, which is 65 watts max, and it has a PD USB-C input and output with a variety of voltages, everything from 5 volt 3 amp all the way up to 28 volt 5 amps, 100 watts input and 65 watts output. And it weighs 645 grams, which is, I guess, 1.5 pounds almost. Okay, now I saw a Hobo Tech video, and this is where I discovered this battery. I've been looking for a solution to make the Starlink a little bit more portable. And I don't know if his user code or his discount code still works, but it would be HOB as in boy O 20OFF. You can always look up his YouTube channel. It's called PeakDO Link Power Starlink Mini USB Power Bank. And he talks about it, and that's where I found this. Let's see. We're doing an unboxing. Let's see how it looks. Wow. Okay. Okay, what is this? I'm not sure what this is. Some type of metal, maybe something to paste on. At PeakDO, we're committed to delivering comprehensive peripheral solutions for Starlink users. And then there's a QR code. Apparently the software for the USB is not that great. We're probably not going to test that to figure out, how much power it has and such. Let's see what's inside here. Okay. Supposedly it has one connection. Aha, there it is. Wow, very nice. Has a USB-C cable and looks one of those hefty, nice heavy duty, probably at least 65 to 100 watts. That's nice. I like that. Let's make sure you put that away. And then you have these plugs that have these like rubber gaskets, so it will be water resistant. Very nice. That's going to connect to the Starlink Mini. A little hefty, that's for sure. Interesting. Okay. Very nice and compact. Let's see what it says. Here it says open. Warning. This port is for output only. Okay. This is the port we're going to use to the Starlink. Here's a quarter 20 probably, another quarter 20, another quarter 20. That's nice. And then we're going to lift this up. As a reminder, this is only going to go out. So that's where this guy comes in. And it should fit nicely in here. Oh, Snaps in, very nice. So far, so good. Oh, it says output only. Yeah, it feels very solid, very well designed. And I think it's this way that it goes, like that. I think. We'll find out. And then it goes on top like that. It has a USB-C connection right there. So you can charge your battery. So Hobotech says that you can put this and store it for 5 years without turning on. I don't believe that. It probably, I mean, by the time 5 years, it'll probably discharge completely. I don't think it would still be working, but he is a person that has a lot of knowledge about this, and apparently, it stays alive for 5 years. It says, do not expose to fire, of course. Don't disassemble. Keep away from water, of course, and so forth. Made in China. And then it has a QR code. It gives you the name of the device, Link Power 1. Bravo Papa 4. What's S? Sierra. Wow. Lima 3 Victor 1. It's kind of night. My brain's not working. Okay. So it's it's hefty. Not super heavy. Pound and a half. Now, if I press this button, supposedly it won't turn on. And it looks like he's right. It won't turn on because you're supposed to pop in some power. Let's see if my I have a nice little battery pack here. So you need some power to turn her on. Okay, let's see. There we go. There it is. Wow. No, okay. For a moment there I was like 0. So it says it's 34%. I know it's very hard to see, but it says 34%, and let's press this button. It's charging 401. I'm not sure what that means. It says DC 17.8 volts. I'm not sure if that's how much is going in. Maybe not. Or here on the top it says, aha, it's on the top. It says 16.2 watts, 1.36 amps coming in, 11.9 volts. Ooh, not 12. And it says C. USB, Bluetooth seems to be on. Well, I don't know if we can turn that off. I'm probably going to, I'm probably thinking that you probably need the web interface to get in. I'm not going to like that. Because apparently it doesn't work on a Mac very good, like Firefox or Safari. So 35%. I'm not sure what that 4 means. I'm not sure if that's how much time it's going to take to charge or how much charge it has left. And it says 17.8 volts on the bottom. Okay. Well, at least we know how to turn her on. We need some power. Apparently, somebody was saying they have some type of solar panel, but I think that solar panel is going to be a USB version that goes up to 21 volts, right? Let me see. Because on USB-C, input goes 28 volts, so maybe 28. DC output 15 to 21 volts. There isn't any, well, I don't see it, Maybe the QR code will go into a manual and then it can talk about that. Should have gone to their website. And then supposedly you can press and hold. See, it's green. You can press and hold. It blinks. And now supposedly the USB works, and now this is off. And then you can put it in this storage mode. And then when I press and hold, will it turn on again? Interesting. DC. Will it give me more information? Ah, DC. Ah, okay. Let me see. Nothing. Ah, maybe. Okay. Let me press and hold. I think I'm understanding this a little bit. Oh, that turned it off completely. Okay. All right, then I guess that's the mode that it has to be if it's going to be 5 years. All right, let's pop in some power. Okay. Okay, maybe. Okay, this is making more sense now. So this little section here is the USB-C connection, which makes sense. There's Bluetooth, and then this section here on DC is where it's going to tell me probably the power for this guy, for the Starlink Mini. And then this area here, this has an hourglass. Probably the time to charge will take 4 hours to completely charge this. Wow. Now this is for my battery, my little battery pack, battery bank, my solar powered battery pack. That one has 144 watts. The USB connection is, it probably goes up to whatever it was saying right now. Not much, but I'm going to unplug some power here. I have an Anchor that gives me more than 100 watts. I think it's 150. Let's see. Let's plug in this bad boy, because this one doesn't come from the sun. This comes from the wall. Okay, it's negotiating. You see. 46.9 watts. Ooh, okay. 50, 55. 55 watts. 55.4. Oh, you can't see it there. 56 watts. 54 watts. And now the charging time, see, will take an hour. And then this panel here, it says 18.3 now. This is the amount of power that's coming in and out from over here. Now, if I press and hold for 10 seconds, it's still not going. Okay, the DC now is turned off. Now I'm not sure, if this is unplugged, if that's going to sleep. But I think if you also press and hold this, the whole thing will turn on. Well, let me see. I think we need to unplug it, right? And oh look, the DC came back. You're supposed to hold it for like 10 seconds. The DC one goes away. Maybe not. No, the whole thing goes away. Well, I'm going to have to learn which one is which. I know that if I want to turn her on, I'm going to have some power. Press and hold. Did she die? Maybe pressing and holding too often it doesn't like. No. Look at that. Did I kill it? Nah. I didn't kill it. My anchor says it's charging. All right, I'm going to press and hold and we'll see. Press and hold. More than 10 seconds now. Nothing. Maybe it needs to be unplugged. All right. Now we can press more than 10 seconds. Nope. Try this again. Ah, there it is. Well, I have to negotiate, I guess. If I press this once, twice, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Okay, well, you gotta... wait a minute. Maybe. I want to get the DC back. There we go. It blinked. Okay. Maybe you have to look. This will blink. Let me see. I press and hold, and it blinks. Hey, that goes away. You press and hold. It blinks and brings that back. Okay. And if I press and hold, it blinks. And now it kind of like if it glows. It kind of like glows, like, oh, let me go to sleep. Okay. So now it's asleep. Press and hold. I don't see any color come back. Maybe because it's plugged. You know, I'm doing so many crazy things on it. You see? Press and hold. It's not glowing. It's not going anywhere. Double click on it. Doesn't want to do anything. Okay. It's asleep. But I don't like this idea that I have to have some type of power to wake it up. Yeah, there, see? I'm going to have to read. And then if I click and hold and I see it blinking, kind of like blinking, the DC thing goes away. And it's charging at 54.7 watts. And the runtime will be one hour. Okay. So we're going to unplug this. All right, that's enough show and tell there. It seems like the USB is on, but not the DC power for this. So maybe press and hold. Blinking. And now it says DC. Okay. Because one thing about the Starlink Mini is I don't think it has an off switch, which is kind of dumb. But I know, why would you have one, right? Another point of failure, something like that. I don't know. Okay, well, you could plug this in first. I think that would be easier. And then you just, there's two here. There's two here and two here. It's these here, and then you hook it up to that. Now, how do you get it out? I don't know. This one was like you pushed it out or squeeze it or something. I think you squeeze here. This one, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it snapped in. Look at that. Now this is, you won't be able to tell because the video is not focused on this. Let's see if I can focus it on that. And then, ooh, look at that. It says, now it says to download. It's downloading, I guess. 101 hour and 3, it has 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's downloading 36.4 watts. And if I pop this one, what would it say? It's downloading 36 watts, but it's also powering 6 watts. It's going to take 2 hours to charge completely. See, the color, now the color changed to green. Neat. That's really nice, isn't it? Now, I haven't used this at all. We're gonna turn this off and just put it here. It does have an angle. You would think it would be a little more stable. It's not. And you can't put this guy anymore. Would have been nice. Would have been nice if that was there. And then you can lift it up. I don't think it's made that way. But let me focus my hand. Okay. All right. So definitely if I leave it in this mode, it's still, okay. So I gotta put it to sleep. Yes, okay. So I turned off the DC power to power the Mini, and we'll leave it like this, and we'll see if it drains. This is nice. This is a little more portable because one thing that I didn't like, I did buy a cable to hook it up in the back, and USB-C enough. The cable is enough for my some type, whatever battery I have, my Jackardy or something. And of course, the kit comes with its own cable, which is very long, and you can definitely hook this to, I don't know what the connections are. 2 barrel connections. Here's a barrel connection, and here's another barrel connection. 2 barrel connections. And then it has this brick, right? And then you put the barrel connection in. That's too bad. It should be USB-C. And you put that on the wall or your RV or something. All these little things are just too much. And I did buy a USB-C, one of these USB-C cigarette lighter adapters that has enough wattage to turn that guy on. So these two, I can easily put these two together. That's easy. And then it has this to mount on, a pipe or something, which I'm not going to do. So it has, it didn't come with these two, right? The Mini didn't come with these two, but it has a lot of nice accessories, and I got a great deal. I bought this one in Home Depot, and I think I got 10% off or something, and it was on sale. It was like $2.50 or less. It might have been less, and the coupon. It was a great deal, but I haven't used it yet. Where would I use it? I would probably use it at Chino Hills. Even though Chino Hills, sometimes the internet, they have an internet in Chino Hills, but it doesn't seem to work often. It's fickle, especially if you're at horse camp. Um, if you're at Lake Paris, forget it. Very rarely do you get any text going through. So this will be very nice and very nice to utilize, and I'm sure there are other areas that I haven't been to. Ah, the beach. What's that beach called? Um, I don't remember. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. There is a beach that is really, that there's a cliff and there's plains. That area also is very dead in terms of getting internet. Um, and having internet, consistent internet is great, especially um, if you're using, uh, hammers or something to get the information of who is it that you're talking to. Okay, so hopefully this was interesting for you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Thank you for everyone who's giving me super chat or thanks. The thanks button that you'll see, the little heart with the dollar sign. I appreciate everybody's contribution. Um, and I hope you have a great day. This is Frank Whiskey Charlie Zero Oscar. All right, bye bye.